Coach, Taulia Tagovailoa, Maryland quarterback, is as good as any quarterback in the country. But it also appears he's in the perfect system. But you think there's more to that?
I don't think, Jerry, I know. I think I call it the perfect marriage. You know, there's so many great players that maybe go on and have very average or below average careers. And we're all the first to say, well, the player's a bad player. No, not necessarily. They're just caught in a wrong system. And as my coaching career went on, and I'm sure with you, but I would never allow a coach to say that player doesn't fit the system.
Right.
That coach has got to leave. You change the system to fit the player. And there's been great examples of that, but Taulia is in the perfect system. I've always had great respect for Mike Locksley. I've known him a long time. And there's guys who are just junkies about football. He is. He understands that spread offense. Way back in the Florida days, he worked for Ron Zook, and then he went to Illinois. And I just think he has a great history of taking a player and building a system around the player. So when you watch Taulia play, it's ideal for his skill set. And we have some great cut-ups here. But, you know, the interesting dynamic at Maryland, Coach Locksley's got enough confidence. He's surrounded himself with pretty high-powered coaches. Right. He's got Josh Gaddis, who was the Wolverines offense coordinator. Right. He's got 𝘜𝘳𝘣𝘯𝘈, who I've known for 30 years. An excellent coach. Really interesting dynamic.
Well, you can see it on the field. They are really well coached. They're as well coached as any team in America. Let's take a look at what you call the perfect marriage.
Jerry, we talked about the perfect marriage, and here's, first of all, by the way, this is my favorite play. So do you mind if we spend 2.5 hours on this
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
So
you and I might be the only two people that want to spend that much time on this play.
So this is triple option, and you talk again about the perfect marriage. This kid is built for this stuff. I mean, he's athletic, he's smart, he's a distributor. You know, when I had J.T. Barrett, he did this too.
Right.
And so this is called triple option. Taulia is going to read the defensive end, JT closes, so what's he do? He pulls it. Now he finds the pitch key. That's the next defender outside. And that's just so well coached. Look at the pitch relationship between the off back. This is excellent. So you go back, the whole idea of watching this, yes, Taulia is having a great career at Maryland. Don't you forget about that coach putting him in these positions. Right. And that's why, you know, I've had tremendous respect for this Maryland coaches. You know, Josh Gaddis, 𝘜𝘳𝘣𝘯𝘈, and now Locksley.
Right.
You know, and Locksley.
Great staff. 2-on-1 fast break, coach, is what I used to love to call this.
Isn't that a beautiful play?
I mean, you can't be right on defense.
Okay, Jerry, here again. Now, this is the first play. I think this is so well thought. This is the first play against Ohio State. Ohio State's more talented. They got a great defensive front. You know, they're fast. This is first play of the game. Right. Everybody's what? Revved up, ready to go. Watch what Locksley calls here. So he's going to roll the quarterback Taulia out to the left. Look at him pursue. Look at Ohio State going after him.
Right.
And it's a throwback screen. First play of the game. Settle things down a little bit. The most important thing, get your quarterback in good position. That's why I call this a perfect marriage. This guy, yes, he's a heck of a quarterback. The coaches put this guy in position for success.
So when you hear the term, the first 12 plays are scripted, or this is an example, obviously, of the first play being scripted.
Exactly.
They knew they were going to probably run this all week.
And once again, I'm going back to Locksley. This is well thought out. That team they're playing is better than them,
right,
especially up front.
Right.
So how do we slow them down? And they're slowing them down for yards, but really why they're slowing them down too is give this quarterback, you want a quarterback to start fast.
Right.
If he gets hit in the face early, a lot of times he don't play well the rest of the game.
Coach, let's stay with the theme, the first play of the game.
So the offense coaching staff got together and they expected a certain coverage. They got it. I can imagine right now in the press box and they say, we got it, and go with it. So it's a one high structured defense. You can see the safety in middle field, the corner playing soft. They know the defender over the number 2 receiver is responsible for the flat and wheel.
Right.
This is called a wheel route. But the coaching here blows my mind. Watch the technique by the number 2 receiver. He runs into the defender. He's giving the defender the feel that he's going to block him. Right. So watch the defender's eyes. Where does his eyes go?
Inside.
Inside.
Right.
He's thinking this might be a run play.
Right.
Look at the action by the quarterback. This is a well schemed up play. He's got to run with the guy.
Right.
So this all goes back. Taulia, love the player, competitor, but also give everyone credit now. This is first play of the game. Let's start this guy out. You know, Indiana's a little different than we saw Ohio State to play before. You know, they can block Indiana.
Right.
And so what they did is they said, we're going to go take a shot right out of the gate, let this guy get a lot of success. And they really beat Indiana bad because the quarterback was very comfortable.
You know what they call this? The perfect marriage.